station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
This is Iglesia ni Cristo Radio Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting live from Queensland, Australia.
G'day mates, welcome to another fun, adventurous episode here in the land down under, made in Australia. Last week we explored the scenic beauty of the city of Sydney, and now we'll be travelling to the second biggest state here in Australia, known as the Sunshine State Queensland. G'day, g'day. Congratulations firstly to the last week's winners. Congratulations once again, and thank you to all our beloved brethren's family, friends, and guests. I'm Brother Morgan Goodfellow from the local congregation of Townsville, District of Queensland. And what to expect for our show, we'll firstly discover together what Queensland has to offer. Let's explore various destinations, experiences, and events. What Queensland is all about.
That's right, Brother Morgan. I am Sister Teresa Brosas, all the way here in the local congregation of Gold Coast. And of course, it is in Queensland. I'm actually very excited about today's episode because I am here in the Goldie or the Gold Coast. I've lived here for pretty much all my life. And I am so happy to share my knowledge and wisdom about Gold Coast and the little things I know about Queensland. And I'm pretty sure Sister Bianca is very, very excited too because she has visited Queensland before. Isn't that right, Sister Bianca?
Yes, absolutely, Brother Morgan, Sister T. I've been to Queensland before, I think twice, once in Gold Coast in Brisbane and then once in Cairns. And one of the unforgettable memories that I have here in Australia. So more of that as we go through our episode today. I'm Sister Bianca Sarmiento from the local congregation of Campbelltown in the Ecclesiastical District of New South Wales. So I'm here from Sydney, but I feel like I'm in Queensland today, together with Sis T and Brother Morgan for sure. Yes, and if you want to let us know in the comments below if you have been to Queensland or what you know about this beautiful Sunshine State, answer yes or no, your hashtag local congregation. If you want to say absolutely hashtag Campbelltown, you feel free to do so because you're very much welcome in our show. And any comments, any shout outs, any greetings are mostly welcome. So join our discussion and leave a meaningful comment to be featured on our next episode. So special INCRadio merch or merchandise will be given away for the top commenters. So just take a photo of you or your family members with your friends, acquaintances watching INC Radio and send that through to us so that we can feature you in our show and you'll get a special INC Radio merchandise. But of course, without further ado, before we start our discussion about the lovely state of Queensland, let's hear for some weather update. And of course, here in Queensland, with over 300 days of sunshine a year, Queensland has pleasant subtropical climate with warm summers and mild winters, isn't it, Brother Morgan?
Yes, that's right, Sister Bianca. So the winter months are usually June to August, with average temperatures ranging between 9 degrees Celsius to 19 degrees Celsius. Most winter days are sunny, allowing you to enjoy that Queensland outdoor attraction. The Queensland's outdoor attractions year round. They have a lot of theme parks around the Gold Coast area. Summer months are December to February, with typical temperatures between 21 degrees Celsius to 31 degrees Celsius. The climate becomes more humid in the summer, with hot days often followed by afternoon storms and balmy nights. The weather on the Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, Wide Bay, Burnett, and Brisbane regions reflects the typical Queensland climate. Typically, Sister Bianca.
Yes, the weather in the Darling Downs or the southwest region can be a couple of degrees cooler than the Queensland average, with daily maximum temperatures averaging 28 degrees Celsius in summer and 17 degrees Celsius in winter. So it's still warm in Queensland, even though it's winter time. So it's one of the places that people go to, like a Sydney sider, like me. We go to Gold Coast, Brisbane, or Sunshine Coast to have a good break and have that warm water and those nice beaches that Queensland has. So with the in the part of Toowoomba region, it's located 700 meters above sea level on the crest of the Great Diving Range. There can also be a slight frost in winter, but not too cold for us. So north and far north Queensland have more of a tropical climate, featuring hot humid summers and mild dry winters. Typical daytime temperatures average between 23 degrees Celsius to 31 degrees Celsius in summer, and from 11 to 26 degrees Celsius in winter. So the wet season here in Australia, especially in Queensland, it runs between November to May, with a relatively dry season from June to October. So more updates that we will provide you. Currently, the weather here in Australia. Up next, let's turn our attention to the skies with the latest weather update.
Good arvo to all our viewers. It's starting from our very own city of Sydney. We are expecting a maximum of 19 degrees, partly cloudy with expected light rain in the evening. So make sure to tuck those brolly with you before leaving your home. And going down to Melbourne, it's a max of 11 degrees, partly cloudy and low chance of rain. Moving to Queensland area, city of Brisbane. It will be a max of 23 degrees and expect moderate rain with some wind. Going to Perth, maximum of 21 degrees, partly cloudy with a chance of light rain in the Arvo. In Adelaide, it will be a max of 11 degrees, patchy rain to be expected throughout the day. And again, tuck those small brollies with you or raincoats to prepare for the rain any time of the day. Traveling to Hobart, max of 10 degrees, partly cloudy with a chance of rain at night. And still cold, so make sure to bring your jacket or woolly sweaters to keep you warm. And last but not the least, city of Darwin, we are expecting a maximum of 32 degrees and mostly sunny. Quite a warm weather, so make sure you have your hats and sunscreen on to protect yourselves from the UV radiation. And that's our weather update all around Australia. I'm Chriselle, and see you again next week.
Oh, thank you so much, Sister Griselle, for that update. And now it's time to check out our activities around Australia.
Good day, mate. I am Sister Al from the local congregation of Coogee. I'm back with another recap of the activities in the land down under. Going through these activities puts us on a memory lane where we witness our love for the brotherhood strengthened and acts of kindness extended to our communities. So, let us have a look at our featured activities this week. Brethren from the Children's Worship Service in Kingston City sponsored a crochet DIY activity. It must be fun learning some basic crochet chain stitches. Plus, this is a good way of introducing a new hobby to children, something away from their screens. Way to go, Kingston! Brethren from the local congregation of Port Adelaide wore their chef's hat for a day as they took on a cook-off challenge. Oh wow, this looked exciting and enticing. Cuisines from different countries, Japanese, Korean, Italian, name it, they have it. Good food, good company, and of course, edifying our faith. Bon appetit! Enthusiasm and joy filled the air as brethren from the local congregation of Coogee and the ushers gathered for the local Unity Games. Excitement and unity filled the air as the games began. It must be fun cheering and rooting for each other. This is sportsmanship and brotherhood in action. Can't wait for the next one. Wow, it was a productive, fun-filled, and inspiring week of activities. Here are the activities to watch out for in the coming weeks. September 28th, Nature Walk, Campbelltown. Unity Race, Melbourne. September 29th, Socializing, Darwin. Outdoor Exercise, Port Adelaide. Kadiwa Go-Karting, Theme Park. District Kadiwa Students Get Together, Australia West. Socializing, Palmerston. Sign Language, Melbourne. Cultural Cooking, Maddington. Board Games, Kingston City. CWS Socializing, Greenback. And that's a wrap. See you next week for another round of bulletin updates, keeping you in the loop and updated on activities happening in the land down under.
Those activities look so much fun. Don't you agree, Brother Morgan and Sister Bianca? My favorite one was definitely the crocheting because that's something on my list that I really, really want to learn how to do.
Yeah, I did crochet before, but it was a long time ago. It was for high school project. I really enjoyed it. And I also noticed that Sister Elle mentioned about so many sports activities. We also
Yes.
have a cooking challenge, I think. So they wore their chef's hat for that day. I think that was in Port Adelaide. And this morning, we actually had our Nature Walk Scenic Walk, spearheaded by the choir
Wow.
members and also the Kadiwa, which is an organization in our church for those who are unmarried and over 18 years old. It was quite fun doing the roller skating activities. So
Oh,
every week
wow.
we have heaps and heaps of activities. How about you, Brother Morgan?
Yeah, so our recently established District of Queensland have held their first district unity games here since becoming an established district after the transition between Australia East and now um, Queensland, District of Queensland. So we had our track and field event for the unity games where the North Metro Brisbane area and congregations surrounding that area, or as far as North Queensland GWS, would attend and congregate as a united front and compete against one another for games such as tug of war and the like. So that was quite interesting.
I
It
love
was
tug
the
of
Brother
war.
Morgan. I had the privilege of attending, and I was so very excited because, as Brother Morgan mentioned, it was the very first Unity Games for the District of Queensland. So it had double excitement, and we haven't had a track and field Unity Games in a long time. So it was very personally fun and exciting for me, being married now and had a child since the last time. It was, yeah, it was definitely let's just say a couple of the bookload sisters were mentioning how sore they were after after the event. But no, it was a lot of fun, and it was obviously the most fun was seeing all the brethren from the Metro Brisbane area to gather together to celebrate this inaugural first activity for Queensland in terms of unity. We've actually got one coming up in October 16 and 17, which is another Unity Games, and that is for bowling and for basketball and volleyball, and looking forward for that one too.
I know we have heaps of activities, and we'll also have our Unity Games as the new district of New South Wales. So I'm not a sporty person, but I would participate in games like tug of war. How are you, Brother Morgan? Did you participate in any of the activities? I mean, the like games.
So unfortunately, because we're so far from Brisbane, being a local congregation of towns, we're about 16 hours from
Yes.
Brisbane area.
Ooh, that's
So
quite
yeah, but we are
far.
looking at hopefully having an approved Unity Games for North Queensland, local congregations as far as I think Gladstone, Mackay, Townsville, and Cairns, and
That would be
surround.
wonderful.
Yeah, which would be very exciting. But I wish we could be there. But we give our support wholeheartedly from the congregations here via our spirit, of course.
Yes, because I remember Brother Morgan in our episode 2 weeks ago, I believe. You've mentioned that you do some sort of like an Aussie sports. What was that?
Yeah, so our national sport for Australia is rugby, National Rugby League. So NRL is quite pronounced here in Australia.
And actually,
Wow.
on that note, Sister Bianca and Brother Morgan, let's get into this part of our show, which is learning about some more Aussie slangs.
Woohoo!
And of course, we would like to ask our viewers if you know any Aussie slangs that you'd like to share. Please comment and include your where you're from. And I believe we already have our top three local congregations that are already in the, doing their part in commenting. And I believe they are Altona, if I am not mistaken, right, Sister Bianca, Altona,
Yes.
Perth, and Maryland. Those are our top three so far. So all our other local congregations, you are not far off. So please continue with your comments and tell us, your very favorite slangs that you may have heard of, or something that we've never heard of. So that would
And
be
we get a
great.
sample. Sample,
Yes,
sample.
sample. Oh my, Bicky and Brecky.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Bicky is biscuit and Brecky is breakfast. So I'd like to have a Bicky for Brecky
Oh,
with
that's
my cup
cute.
of tea.
Oh, that's rhyming, sister. It's like, oh, I want a bicky for my brekkie. Oh, that's cool,
Yeah.
actually. I'll try to use that one of these days. I don't eat a lot of bickies, but I love it. I love it sometimes. I'm trying to cut back my sugar, but I'll surely try that. Bicky for brekkie. How about you, Brother Morgan?
So we have quite a well-known Aussie slang here in Queensland, or even Australia in general, known as "give us a gander." So for those that may not be too sure exactly what "give us a gander" means, it's basically to give us a look, or to show us something, or to take a peek. And originally, it was an expression that popped up around the late 19th to 20th century, based on the male goose definition of gander.
Oh,
So
Oh,
a
male
goose is quite
goose.
nosy. They're a bit of a sticky beak. So yeah,
oh,
The way they
yes.
look at you.
right,
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
wow. I think I have one. Because this one I use it for work. So chucking a sickie. So in Australia, taking a day off work when you're not really well is colloquially referred to as chucking a sickie. I couldn't miss the game on Friday, so I chucked a sickie kind of thing. So chucked a sickie, but you'll get it in the word sickie. So
Yeah,
that's
we
quite.
hear that one quite a bit here in Queensland, Sister Bianca, Sister T. For those in the chat, leave us a comment. Let us know exactly what Aussie slangs you might have heard, and let us know your favorite one.
And I also
We've
have
actually got
yeah.
oh, sorry, Sister Bianca. We've actually got some commenters already that would and some greetings. So we've got Julianne Yu, hello po from Altona. We've got Geraldine Nagal, happy viewing to all the brethren from Maryland. And Violet Mercado, hello po to Devad family. And that's Altona. Jostel Rosario, happy viewing po from Melbourne. Val from Perth po, happy viewing. Genevieve Velaranda, happy birthday to my best mother-in-law, Yolanda Velaranda. Happy birthday po, and that's
Happy
from
birthday, Paul.
Pepperton. And we've got Sister Laurie Kate Solomon. Greetings from Townsville. That's in Queensland. Yes, we know Sister Laurie Kate. She's definitely a Queenslander.
Cool. We have lots of commenters, and to our listeners and viewers, please, please, please stay with us. We'll have more things to go through, and we'll talk about more of Queensland and places to go, and what can we discover more of this beautiful state. Please stay tuned, because you're watching Made in Australia, brought to you by INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INCRadio.
Ang pagiging isang airline personnel ay hindi madaling trabaho. Nasa kanilang responsibilidad ang pagtiyak sa kaligtasan ng mga pasahero tuwing sila'y sumasakay at bumababa ng eroplano. Kaya masusi nilang sinisiyasat ang bawat seksyon ng cabin at cargo. At higit sa lahat ay ipinatutupad nila ang mga regulasyon ukol sa kaligtasan at seguridad. Sa kabila ng mga hamong ito, paano nagagampanan ng ating featured guest ang kanyang mga pananagutan bilang airline personnel habang nananatiling siyang dedikadong ama at asawa kahit pa nagtatrabaho siya sa malayo? Ma-inspire sa kanyang kwento ngayong linggo, September 22, 2024 at 9 p.m. China Standard Time and Philippine Standard Time sa People Inspire People. See you there!
G'day mates! Continuing from our last week's Let's Learn Aussie Slang. Another Aussie slang that often confuses newcomers is when we say yes or no. Easy, you may say. Well, in Australia, when we say yes, we say, nah, yeah. And when we say no, we say, yeah, nah. The end is the considered final answer. A versatile phrase used in conversation where they follow your train of thought and also provide an opinion. For example, someone may say, coffee is my go-to in the morning to wake up. And the other may respond, yeah, not for me, as I prefer tea in the morning. You are agreeing with them liking their coffee, but disagreeing for yourself. What other Aussie slangs have you heard? Let us know in the comments below. That's our Aussie slang for this week. I'm Morgan, and see you again next week.
Made in Australia.
Welcome back to Made in Australia, brought to you by INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio. That is so true, Brother Morgan. And I definitely have heard that a lot. Yeah, nah, no, yeah.
No. But it's like very respectful of Australians to actually think of other people's probably not just opinion, but if they prefer something, you actually respect that they prefer that food
Yes.
or whatever, and then for yourself you'll just be no, not for me, but yeah, no, because for other people they'll just say no, yes.
That's so
pretty
true.
straightforward.
Have you ever used that, Brother Morgan? Do you ever use that in your everyday, colloquial, just the way you speak to people when they, ever converse or ask you questions?
Yes, Sister T, to be honest, it's one of our go-to without even recognizing it. We kind of just go, oh yeah, nah, yeah. It's a very common Australian slang.
That's so true. My dad, being the Australian, I heard that a lot growing up. Yeah, nah, yeah. So I was like, I'm so used to at the beginning when I first arrived in Australia, I was 9, and I was like, I was getting a bit confused. Are you saying yes or are you saying no? So like until I kind of got what they meant. So like you said, Sister Bianca, it's like being polite at the same
Yeah.
time, but yeah.
Disagreeing in a different way.
That's
But
right.
maybe for me, I've adapted a little bit, like nah.
Yeah, it's like Sister Bianca, Sister T. It's almost, you could say, it's agreeing to disagree.
Yes,
That's right. Exactly, Brother Morgan. Well, actually, talking about the slangs we've used. Queensland definitely has a few of our own, and actually Queensland is found on the east coast of Australia, and it's surrounded by the Northern Territory, New South Wales, and South Australia. Queensland is particularly well known for its natural beauty, and thanks to its stunning beaches, islands, mountains, and more. Of course, the islands here, you'd be surprised how much how many islands we've got here in Queensland, which people didn't know about. Like, people jet in from all over the world just to take a safari around the buried terrains. Queensland is big, meaning there are forests, rainforests, deserts, mountains, oceans, and more. Queensland has around 100 islands off the coast, with the biggest being Kagari, which was before known as Fraser Island. So the name for now is known as Kagari. There are so many places to go in Queensland, but today we will have a closer look, of course, of one of the places here in Queensland, one of the popular tourist destinations, and that is none other than Gold Coast, or the Goldie. Let's watch this short video.
The local congregation of Gold Coast began as a committee group on August 26, 1985. On January 21, 1999, it was officially established as a local congregation with its own chapel, which was previously owned by a Baptist church located at Broad Beach Waters, and where the executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, visited on December 13, 2014. According to the Gold Coast City Council, the Gold Coast is Australia's sixth largest city, located in southeast Queensland, with a population of about 647,000 in 2022. Known for its stunning beaches, lively atmosphere, and thriving tourism industry, with an area of around 1,402 square kilometers and with a coastline that is 57 kilometers long from South Stradbroke Island to Rainbow Bay. The region encompasses diverse landscapes, including ancient rainforests, mangrove islands, coastal headlands, and farmland. Gold Coast City stretches from Beenleigh to the New South Wales border, featuring holiday resorts, surfing beaches, and commercial hubs like Southport and Surfers Paradise. To the west lies the Gold Coast hinterland, protected by Lamington National Park, renowned for its geological features and rare rainforest species, attracting nature enthusiasts and day trippers. The Gold Coast has a subtropical climate characterized by warm temperatures throughout the year. Summers are typically hot and humid, with temperatures often reaching into the 30 degrees Celsius. Winters are mild and pleasant. Tourism is the cornerstone of the Gold Coast economy, drawing approximately 10 million visitors annually, with major attractions including renowned theme parks like Dreamworld, Movie World, Wet n Wild, and SeaWorld. The iconic Q1 Tower, once the world's tallest residential building, offers unparalleled views from its observation deck. Gold Coast Airport provides easy access, while Brisbane Airport is just an hour away. Some major events that are featured in the Gold Coast and feature annually are Gold Coast 2018 Commonwealth Games, Vodafone Gold Coast 600, Schoolies Week, Quicksilver Pro Surfing Titles, Blues on Broad Beach, Swell Sculpture Festival, the Asia Pacific Master Games, the Australian Surf Lifesaving Championship, and the Gold Coast Airport Marathon. Some amazing facts about the Gold Coast. Boasting more canals than Venice, the Gold Coast takes pride in its stunning waterways, providing easy access to the beautiful broadwater, canals, and creeks. And the Gold Coast is also situated in Yugambeh country. The Gold Coast acknowledges the Yugambeh language people as the traditional custodians. With a connection spanning over 60,000 years, these custodians have cared for the region's lands, rivers, oceans, and plants and animals.
I am definitely so very, very happy living here in the Gold Coast. I've tried to live in other places, but Gold Coast is definitely one to live in, and to, now that I have my own family, to raise a family in, because you can have both lifestyle and work at the same time. But before we continue, we've actually got more comments, and at the moment it is still Altona, Perth, and Maryland's on our top 3. Okay, so if you want to continue to comment and represent your local congregation. Please continue to comment and include your local congregation, of course, after your comment. And we've got some more. I believe here we've got. Please excuse me if I'm not saying this correctly. Genuine Veleranda. Oh yes, apologies. We've already said that one. But we have hi Ati Bernie from Julian Yu from Altona, Josh De Rosario po, happy viewing, Jack Galarde, happy viewing po from Shepperton, Mavs Magno po, hi po to Villapania family from Altona, Audrey Lana, hello po Ka Robert from Altona, and Romel Bermudo, hello po from the local of Coogee. Oh wow, Coogee. Is that, I'm not sure if is that New South Wales or Queensland? It sounds like a very Queensland Queensland name, isn't it?
Queensland. I think Queensland.
Yes. See, I've lived here in Queensland for like 32 years, and I still don't know some of the the places here in Queensland, because it's just so vast, so vast.
And you call like different places here in Australia like in a very unique name, right?
Correct. That's right. Yeah. Like I told you, like Gold Coast is, we nickname it Goldie. Yeah. So actually, just a fact about Gold Coast. It wasn't always called Gold Coast. It only became Gold Coast around 1950. It was actually called Sunshine Coast, I believe it was. It was because it was what happened was the area, the land, everything, and the way of living was actually, even back then, was already costing a lot. So they named it like Gold Coast because of how much and how expensive everything was even back then.
Wow, it's still expensive, but
even more so.
We've improved a lot. And I think Queensland has a lot to offer. New South Wales, where I am at, Sydney, it's quite different, I would say. We do have nature here in New South Wales, but it's a bit different like in Queensland, because you've got your islands, you've got your wonderful beaches, you've got your warm water. We have our cold water here in New South Wales, or NSW as what we call it to shorten it. But I've been to Gold Coast, I've been to Cairns once each, and I really love how everything just, it's like you're super near to the nature. Like you can do activities like snorkeling, diving, and you pretty much enjoy like the different world natural heritage sites. And one of those that I've been to is actually the Great Barrier Reef. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world, and since I was young, I really wanted to go there. So my husband and I, we went there back, I think 3 years ago, and we loved it. Although we didn't went to the part like the actual Great Barrier Reef, but at least we were able to see the beautiful colorful coral reefs, which is just amazing. We did a bit of snorkeling and we did the glass boat, but I think you have better ways to actually see the coral reef or the Great Barrier Reef without it getting wet. So to all our listeners and viewers, if you have any experiences, please comment down below and share it to us. And I think Sister T and Brother Morgan will have more experiences in Queensland than me.
Well, right? I mean, Brother Morgan will probably agree with me. Queensland is that big that even the Queenslanders in itself, sometimes it takes us a long time to even visit all the places in Queensland, and it took me 30 years to visit Cairns before I living here in Queensland. It took me, and it was on my list to visit, and I finally had the opportunity a few years ago, and it was an amazing experience. And I know that Brother Morgan is how far is Townsville, Brother Morgan, from Cairns?
From Cairns, we is basically our neighboring local congregation. Is about 4.5 hours to 5 hours drive, Sister.
Oh, yes. Nice. See, and Brother Morgan, have you been to Cairns?
Yeah, we travel there quite often, actually, Sister T. It's if we ever want to just kind of get away from Townsville's busyness, we kind of go out to Cairns and just travel up through the range through there. It's always raining through the Atherton tablelands and whatnot, so it's a beautiful destination to visit.
Oh,
what's
beautiful.
your most memorable experience, you would say, brother?
Of Cairns? It's just the rain. No matter what, if in Townsville it's if it's during the dry season, even if you go up through Cairns during the dry season, you're always going to experience rain and just the vast forestry of the North Queensland. It's always something to just kind of escape to, to get away from everything. You kind of just escape into the greenery.
Yeah, rainforest. We've been to the Cairns rainforest. It's one of the inspiration of a movie, a big movie, and actually, they took inspiration from one of the rainforest in Cairns.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
right.
sure what is it called, Sister T.
Um, yeah, on top of my head, I cannot remember, but I know it's definitely one of those big, movies that grossed a lot of money in the cinema. Because I remember that they mentioned that because I did that tour when we were in Cairns and did the rail. So took the train and then we went down using the lifts. I'm not sure what they're called. Brother Morgan, I don't know if you know on top of your head.
So off the top of my head, I believe, Sister T, they are sky rails.
Yes, that's right.
Yes,
that's
that's
right, brother.
right.
And
Skyrail
I
rainforest.
just could not believe how vast and beautiful. And there's a glass. The bottom bit is glass where we were, in one of the the little what do you call them? The little box
The
that
cable car. Yeah,
the cable car. And
Yeah.
so and I have a fear of heights, so let's just say it took me a while to kind of like get my comfort on. But when I finally got my nerve to look out, it was just amazing because you could see the waterfalls. And just when you think the tour is over, they just say, oh no, you're only halfway, we still got like another half an hour. I'm like, oh, what? So yes, yeah.
Yeah, they are, Sister T, Sister Bianca. They are beautiful observation posts, and to have those sort of experiences in our backyard basically is a true blessing. In the comments, let us know what's your favorite holiday destination or place to get away to here in Queensland, or just in general, if you have a destination anywhere around the world that you kind of just you'd like to escape to. Leave us a comment in the chat.
Yes,
actually, Brother Morgan, we've got some more comments, right, Sister Bianca?
Yes, of course. A lot of comments. Like, you can't actually read all of them because they're just like flashing through. But we've got a couple here from Sister Linda Esperanza. Greetings to the hardworking crew of the INCRadio Australia. Made in Australia. Keep it up, brethren. Hashtag Perth, AUW. Brother Jojo Magno, advance happy birthday to Brother Bong. Hashtag Altona. Sister Laurie, greetings from hashtag Townsville, Queensland, Australia. Sister Ivy Palma, shout out to Poesis Princess Noble. It's her birthday today. From Nicole Perez, greetings both from hashtag Perth. From Florence, hello to everyone from hashtag Donnybrook. And from Jamie Lee, greetings from local of hashtag Perth, Ecclesiastical District of Australia West. And from Bernadette, more power to INCRadio, hashtag Altona. And just an update for the statistics or the stats for our top 10 commenters or those who are hashtagging their local congregation. We have the first one, Altona. Second, Perth, Maryland, Donnybrook, Melbourne, Shepparton, Australia West, Stirling, Brimbank, and Ellenbrook. So we still have more time to actually, share some of your thoughts. Like, what's your favorite part of Queensland if you've been here, if you've been there in Queensland, or you can share that if you really want to go to Queensland, what's your first destination that you want to go to?
Goldie.
So please share. Yes, Gold Coast. Gold Coast. And it's not all about nature in Gold Coast, right? We also have theme parks.
Yes.
I haven't been before, but what are the theme parks that we have in Gold Coast?
So there are a few. So you can go to the theme parks where you want to get wet. You go to theme park where you want to do the both getting wet and also seeing basically you can mix rides with seeing some sea animals. And we've got the theme parks where it's just literally just rides. So those who seek a lot more of the heart racing kind of. So we've got it all, and we've even got like smaller theme parks where if you just want to take your family, especially for little children, where there is a lot of Aussie animals. So yeah, Sister Bianca, we've definitely got it all here. And we've got some even theme parks where movies are made. So and have featured a lot of movies. So they do like the back of it. They use it for backgrounds to make
Yes,
movies.
Sister
So,
T, Sister Bianca, we actually had the opportunity to visit Movie World there in the Gold Coast. After many years, I previously used to live around Logan area. So back when I was younger, we used to visit those theme parks quite often. But after many years, we finally had an opportunity to go and visit Movie World again in 2002 when we actually went down for the Gold Coast Unity Games. So it was quite an experience to relive those moments.
Wow. What are the particular rides that you went for?
So the first one, Sister Bianca, Sister T, I believe had just recently been built, but there was, I believe, the Joker in movie world,
yes.
the Joker, and the Superman. And from my understanding, they were the largest or tallest roller coasters in the
Yes.
Southern Hemisphere. So
Wow.
for those
They are
adrenaline seekers,
definitely not for the faint-hearted. They
that's
are for
right, Sister
adrenaline
T.
seekers. Oh,
That's right, Sister T. So for those adrenaline seekers, go and as they say, go and eat your heart out at Movie World if you're seeking those thrills, because it's something you can only experience there on the Gold Coast and nowhere else. As I mentioned, it is the biggest roller coaster in the Southern Hemisphere.
And
Wow.
that's the great thing, Brother Morgan and Sister Bianca, about the Gold Coast, because you've already got everything, all the worlds already here. So you have the option when you plan your holiday. They're not far away from each other as well. Most of them are around 20 minutes, from each other. And that's the good thing, because you can fit, if you want, two worlds in one. And some people do that. If they don't, if they're only here for a couple of days, they might have half a day in one world and then, another half the other. And a couple of them are actually sort of next to each other. So you can literally, if you want to walk, from one or the other. So it's fantastic. And then if they don't want to do that, we've got the other side of Gold Coast, which a lot of people don't know about. And that is, the more that the Lamington Parks, the National Bridge, it's amazing there. The Springbrook, Tambourine Mountains, which are all like half an hour to 40 minutes drive from sort of like the Gold Coast City area. So
That's the beauty, Sister T. Sorry, that's the beauty of living right along the East Coast. You have those destinations. You have the city life and those theme parks, and then you have the coast and the ocean, and then out of the city and inland you have all your forestry, and then even further in you have your desert and red sand. So it's quite amazing the opportunities here in Australia.
A lot, a lot. I would say that going to Gold Coast is part of my bucket list. I've been to Gold Coast, as I've said, and Cairns, but I really want to go back for more because I've never been to the theme parks and I love roller coasters. So definitely, because Brother Morgan just explained how good is a roller coasters there in Movie World. So I might well as try that. And of course, for our brothers and sisters, our friends, acquaintances, we have a lot of local congregations around Gold Coast. Around Queensland. So we have the local congregation of Gold Coast, the local congregation of Brisbane, local congregation of Townsville, and we also have other group worship services. So please check out our incmedia.org website and just click their worship service near your place, so you can check us out if you want to get to know us more and while exploring the beautiful state of Queensland. So please comment down below. What did you learn about Queensland today? So we'll read through your comments, and of course, probably it will also give us an idea that we haven't been there, doing that. So yes, please share for more, and we'll read through your comments, and we'll update you for the new stats of our hashtags from different local congregation. And we will be right back.
Get ready for some amazing sights, travel, and flavors. This is going to be an amazing adventure and can't wait to share it with all of you. From gorgeous places to delicious food, we're going to show you the very best that Japan has to offer. With its rich culture and history, Japan continues to fascinate the world. Planning your first trip, there's a lifetime of experiences to discover in Japan. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the culture and travel. All the must-see spots, the hidden gems, and of course, some of the delicious local cuisine. Let's get started on this adventure together. We can't wait to share this experience with you and give you a glimpse into the beauty and culture of Japan. Tune into INCRadio Japan Satellite Studio every Sunday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. See you there!
Made in Australia.
Yes, everyone, welcome back. You are still listening to INCRadio Australia, one of the satellite studio here in Australia, Paul. And of course, we've got some update of our challenge here, Paul. So far, it is still, we've got Altona on 1, coming second is Perth, and coming third is Maryland, and we've got not too far behind is Donnybrook. Wow, Donnybrook, you are trailing right behind on third there, Paul. So if you can continue with your comments and the local congregation you are from, that would be fantastic. We've got some more as well, some more greetings. We've got Brother Joseph, hello, INC Radio from Altona. Jojo Magno, greetings to all, Paul, Altona. Now we know why Altona is coming first, because all these greetings are coming from Altona. Hazel and Pomarca, happy viewing, everyone from Melbourne. Andy Sanchez, happy watching, Paul, from hashtag Melbourne. Bless you. Hello, Paul, to all Altona brethren. Of course, local congregation there of Altona. Dennis Coronel, hello, Paul, from Ellenbrook, locale. And Gina Dioson, hashtag Marylands, happy viewing, Paul, brothers and sisters. Audrey Lane, hello, Paul, to Mercado family, hashtag Altona. Hazel and Pomarca, happy viewing to everyone, and that's hashtag Melbourne. And my First Nation Gold Coast, that is from Brother Roel de Praz, hashtag Sterling. Wow. Yes, you are definitely welcome to come back. Keep coming back here to the Gold Coast. If you would like, I will do a personal tour. Okay, so any viewers here, if you come and visit Goldie, I will do a personal tour. Let me know in advance so I can take some, time off. But I'm happy to tour you around here in the beautiful place here called the Gold Coast. And before we continue, of course, we'd like to ask you to join us. It's, of course, game time.
It's game time. Let's play.
Yes, we are very excited. And of course, our theme for today is on Queensland. So are viewers and listeners ready? Okay, remember, please type in your answer on our comments, and the very first person to answer, we will be the winner. So the first question, Paul, that we have: what was Queensland originally called? What was the name of Queensland before it was Queensland? Oh, does anybody know the answer? This is a little bit hard to say.
I'm actually looking at the comment section, the chat
Yes.
section, but I can't see any answers yet. We have
Oh,
Florence, Maravik. Hello, Joseph. Kayseline. Hello, Jojo. Audrey. Hazel. We have heaps of commenters, and they have all of their hashtags ready. So hello to the Devad family, Mervin. We have Daniel, Florence, Claire, Joseph. Wow. Let's see. Do we have? Oh, I saw one.
Yes. Do we have a winner?
I'm not sure if I saw it correctly, if she's the first one, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw one answer from Jamie Lee Fabro Gaviola.
Yes.
So she answered Eden Glossy.
Yeah. Is that the right answer?
Congratulations, sister.
Well done. Good job.
Good job, Eden Glossy. I didn't even thought about that. Never in my life I would thought that it was called Eden Glossy.
Right, exactly. Good job for getting that right, sister. Even myself, I've lived in Queensland for like 32 years and I didn't even know that. I knew about Gold Coast, about the name not being Gold Coast, but Eden Glassy. Well, basically, Eden Glassy is portmanteau of the Scottish towns Edinburgh and Glasgow. That's where it came from. From Major Edmund Lockyer, who discovered the outcrops of coal along the banks of the Upper Brisbane River in 1825.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So sounds like
Wow.
British for me. So
Yes, that's so true. So true. Of course. Okay, let's go to our second question, and then we'll continue looking for the answers in our comments. Second question for the evening is: what is Queensland's motto?
motto. All right.
Yeah, this one everybody should know, and it's something that we definitely hear all the time.
Oh.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Do we
This one
have
actually-
do we have someone who got it?
Hmm.
Oh, hello, brother Mario Oka. Good to hear in the Philippines and stay safe, brethren. Greetings from local of Brixtonville, district of Caloocan North. Hello, but still waiting for the answer. The motto of Queensland. I don't even know. I'm not
While
even
we
sure
wait
if we have
actually
motto
for
here in
some more answers, Sister Bianca, we've got Mario Oka. Good day here in the Philippines and stay safe, brethren. Greetings from the local of Brixtonvale, district of Caloocan North. Hello po, Brother Mario Oka. Thank you for watching INCRadio Australia.
I think I saw one, but I'm not sure if that's the right answer.
Oh,
Let
yes.
me check.
I think we have one. Sister Jenny Claire Dioson.
Ooh,
Yes,
congratulations.
so bold but faithful. Is that correct?
Let's check out.
Yes.
Bold but faithful.
Well done.
Oh.
So the full term is bold but faithful. It perfectly represents the land and its people. That's right. And I was actually thinking of the commercial one, beautiful one day but perfect the next. That's the one I had in my head.
Sister
But that's not a
Teresa,
motto.
Sister
It's more
Bianca,
like-
I was actually thinking, you see on the license plates of Queensland vehicles, it says Queensland, the Sunshine State.
Yeah.
That's what my guess was.
That's what I thought too, but it's a
Yeah,
different
that's right.
one.
That got all. But well done to the right answer there. A question. All right. Question number 3. What food is unique to Queensland?
Oh, I think I know this one because I love.
I wonder if anybody got it. Should we give a hint?
Yes, probably.
Well, you know
a
what?
hint.
Being in Queensland and being near the water, it's got to be something to do, right, with seafood. Definitely, right? I would assume
seafood.
so. Because
Waiting for the answer.
Anyone?
Hello, Virgie, Katharina, Rianne, Violet. Hello to our listeners and viewers. If you wanna try to answer, you're most welcome to send us a message or chat, comment down below. Oh, still waiting for the answer. Oh, I think I've got one.
Yes, got one?
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
it's
So someone answered seafood, but not specific for
Yes.
Queensland. But I got a hold of the first one. Oh no, it's not turtles, Matthew. But good try.
I hope not. I hope it's not turtles.
We
Oh my.
have let me check.
I definitely don't think that's going to be allowed, but yeah. I don't know. Mother Morgan, do you have any idea? Yeah, do you know?
Personally, I myself, we are able to collect a lot of, oysters and the likes like that. Is it oysters
true.
possibly?
True. It could be because we got a lot of oysters down here too in Goldie.
Yeah,
I
so
love
Oh, we
maybe.
got a correct one? Oh, yes, I believe we do. Brother
Okay.
Marvin Breshaw. He said
Woohoo.
Morton Bay Bugs. Yes.
Yay! I love that.
Let's find out. Let's find
yeah,
out.
I like to have one in a buffet.
Morton Bay Bugs. There you go. Local
Yeah.
lobster. Okay, so Morton Bay is about an hour away from the Gold Coast. It's in off sort of the Brisbane area, and yeah, they're called Morton Bay Bugs, and they're the lobsters in that area. I haven't had one actually. I've
Oh,
had bugs before, but I don't think I've had the Morton Bay one.
I have tried before, Sisti. I love it. Like, I think it's a little bit smaller than like the actual lobster, but like the normal lobster that we see. But yeah,
see.
I think yeah.
Oh,
But I think
wow.
it's
You're living in Queensland, you'd think I'd be more into seafood, but yeah, I kind of just, if it's there, I might try it, but it's not something that I'll like, actually go out of my way and get and buy. But yes, so we'll go for our next question. It might be our last one, as by the way. It's how high is the tallest residential building housed in Queensland? If you were watching for viewers, it was actually mentioned in our video. It was featured in the Gold Coast video. So let's see if anyone remembered. It's both residential and commercial. I know this one because, yeah, I live here in the Goldie.
Oh, is it the one that you can actually have a good 360 view of?
Yes.
Covers?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we've been there before, but I just forgot what is it called.
I believe we've got an answer. Yes. We've got Savion. Is that, yep. From Savion. Did we say how high? Yeah.
Yeah,
No?
how high? But he got.
Yeah, he said Q1. Is that correct? Yes.
Yes, but we have another one who actually specified the height, the exact height.
Yes. Oh,
So it's
that's
like
true.
50
That's
50.
true.
You can share the clap.
Yeah, share the clap. That's true. They both got like half. Yeah. One said the Q1 and one said the height. Yeah. There you go. So, oh yeah, there you go. 322. The brother was very specific here. 322.5 meters. Yeah. So well done. Yeah, I have been on top of the Q1, and yeah, it is one of the fastest elevator I've ever been on. And you can't feel it. It's amazing. You just can't. You think for something so high, you would feel it, and that was what was scaring me the most. But it is amazing. The view there is absolutely, because you can get the coastal and the hinterland view all in one area. It's the one.
Yeah.
Go to
we actually
there.
went there during sunset, so we were able to see the sunset.
Wow.
And then the beach, just like it's kind of like you're watching a movie. How about you, Brother Morgan? Have you been there?
To the Q1, Sister Bianca?
Yes.
No, I believe we've driven past it many years ago. I believe it's along the Gold Coast or Surfers Paradise area. But there are many beautiful buildings out there. I'd sure love to be on top of during golden hour, as they say, in the evening or in the morning, and watching that sunrise and set. It's just breathtaking again, just to have that opportunity here in Queensland to be able to view those sorts of scenes. So let us know in the chat if you have any specific observation posts in your area or any destinations we should mention next time in our next episode.
That's right, Paul. And of course, we'd like to mention now our final hashtag winner, and I believe it is Altona. Yay!
Congratulations!
Well
Woo-hoo!
done. Thank you so much for all our viewers, all our listeners, and those who have commented. And of course, our winners, we will get back to you with your prizes. Now, from cities to beaches, tropical islands, rainforests, and national parks to outback areas and countryside, there are always plenty to do in Queensland. Hope you enjoyed today's show and join us again next week as we travel and discover another part of Australia. We would like to thank our CFO coordinator, Brother Andrew Angelo Ranyo V. Manalo, and our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. See you all next time, next week po. To all our viewers, thank you so much for tuning in po for today's episode.
Thank you. Hello po, Carl Kaapol, our resident minister, and his wife.
Thank you,
Hello to all the
Glenn,
people.
our minister
Welcome
here.
back to
Safe
the
travels
podcast.
po.
Thank you. Thank you to all.
Never will I let go of loyalty. Never will I let go of my